Hi Aries, this is your March 11th through the 17th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. The second spread is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. Spread number 3 is love from the past. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances in spread number 4. And spread number 5 is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Sun. Then we have the Star. In the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. And we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Leo, Aquarius, and Gemini on the table. So here's the deal, Aries, right? You got this King of Pentacles, the very first card that came out, the Court card. So that's the person you're dealing with. You are the Queen of Wands in the middle of the potential outcome. And I also believe you are the person in the Nine of Pentacles sitting right next to the King of Pentacles. The way you have already met this person or about to meet this person, you're going to be in the center of attention, right? And they're going to be looking at you. And what I mean by the center of attention, I mean literally in the center of attention. For some reason, I think of you as either performing, you could be just surrounded by people. I see you at some kind of an event, you're standing there and people are surrounding you, or you're literally performing, or you're being recognized, you're being awarded for something. You could be in the middle of some kind of a ceremony and people are recognizing you. You're a star, right? For some reason, I keep hearing wish upon a star, right? I know it's not exactly what we have here, but it's like you're the star, not like we ever doubted that, Aries. But in this case, you're definitely in the center of attention. You're doing something and people are looking at you. You could just say some kind of a speech. You could be at some kind of a conference, at work. I don't know. But that's how I see this, right? So yes, the King of Pentacles, the person you're dealing with is most likely an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. If they're not an Earth sign, they could be an entrepreneur, they could be very grounded, they could be wealthy, working for a financial institution. They're clarified by the Page of Swords, which is a card of spying. But in this case, they're literally looking at you. At some kind of an event, or I don't know. They're literally looking at you. The Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Sun. Like I said, that's you. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who is glowing up, somebody who is in the center of attention, somebody whom everybody is paying attention to, right? Close attention to. The Sun, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, you know, it's the happiest card in the deck, and the Sun is the brightest object in the day sky, right? You're like the sun in the center of attention. You're the brightest in the room. All right, and perhaps you're just a really happy individual. You just radiate happiness. You radiate warmth. You radiate light. All right, the Magician on the bottom of the deck. I think this card belongs to this King of Pentacles, right? If they are a Virgo, that kind of makes sense because the Magician could be either a Virgo or a Gemini. But the Magician is also a card of manifestation and taking action. Right? It's a very active card. The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal and they're using those tools. So I think this person is just going to be so impressed by what they see. They may fall for you so hard, and they will think of you as a wish come true. Perhaps you are someone or someone like you they wished for their whole life, because right there in the middle we have the Star. The Star could be an Aquarius, you know, but the Star is a wish come true. It's a major arcana card. So we have the Magician, right, the card of manifestation, wishing, and we have the Star, wish granted. All right, so I think this person will be trying different things. With the Magician, people are usually don't hold back. They take action, they use different approaches, they send flowers, they do this, they do that, you know, and very resourceful, I guess. Okay, in the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. It's all you. In the potential outcome, it's all you, especially the Queen of Wands in the middle, right? That's definitely you. The Four of Wands, the Six of Wands are both fire sign indicators. So essentially, it's going to be up to you what you want to do about this. But if you want this person, I think they're going to be ready to get serious with you from the get-go, because they're just they're just so in love with you. They're falling for you really hard. Right, the Four of Wands is a card of a commitment and marriage. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success, and back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. So you're sitting in that energy. You're in your own potential outcome. So do expect all kinds of attention from this King of Pentacles, and you can take it from there. Decide what you want to do. Perhaps the Star is the energy both of you share. A wish come true. Wish upon a star. All right, Aries, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship, or if you are already married, Aries, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Cups, the Hangman, the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands, and we also have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Pisces, or any zodiac sign. This week, you'll have some kind of a decision to make. Okay, and it has something to do with the family, an existing family, or maybe you're starting a family. Okay, we start with the Ten of Cups, which is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. This card is often referred to as the happily ever after card. Then we have the Hangman. The Hangman is one of Pisces' major arcana card, and we're in the middle of a Pisces birthday season, right? So perhaps a family member is a Pisces, or this is a way of the universe to say it needs to happen right now, before the end of the Pisces season. Now, the Hangman is also a card of like stagnation, nothing happening. So perhaps you've been thinking about it, you've been trying to make a decision, but time is up. Time is up. That's what I keep hearing. You will have to make a decision. You'll have to make a choice this week, right? The Hangman is also a card of a sacrifice, but I don't really see anybody sacrificing anything. We have that Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's a card of looking at options, contrasting, comparing. You know, it's also a card of juggling. Maybe you have a lot on your plate, and but you still have to make that decision, right? And at the end, we have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. Yeah, that's the decision. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes, by the way, but whatever this decision is, you have to decide this week, before the end of this week, right? Time is up, right? The Eight of Wands, clarifying it, is either a card of travel. Some of you could be traveling, or maybe relocating, or it's a card of communication. So what you've decided to do, you'll have to communicate it to somebody. I don't know, real estate agent, whoever, okay, whoever. But there's going to be either travel or communication as a result of that. All right, as a result of that decision. I don't see it as being anything critical or nothing negative. It's just, there's just so many ways to interpret that. But you have to decide by the end of this week. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody wants to come back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent. Next, we have the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Wands and the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I don't know if you just watched the couples spread. Some people do, some people don't. But there was a Pisces in there, or I mentioned Pisces, right? We also have Pisces in this spread, right? The Moon on the bottom of the deck is another Pisces major arcana card. We have the King of Cups here, who could be a Pisces or any water sign. What's going on here is that this person misses you. They feel left out in the cold. They feel sad, miserable, and they want a second chance with you, right? Because we start with the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Cups. Right? The Fool is actually one of your major arcana cards, Aries. The Queen of Wands on the right next to the deck, that's also you. But if we want to stay general, if we forget for a second that the Fool is one of your major arcana cards, then the Fool is a card of second chances. When it comes to X spreads, people from the past spread, I usually interpret it as a card of a second chance, right? Wiping the slate clean, letting go of what happened in the past, and trying again from a clean slate. The Ace of Cups, clarifying that, is love. The aces usually show up when the energy is new, right? So perhaps something about this King of Cups is new. They're not the same way. So a new approach, new way of conducting business, new way of trading you, things like that, right? So this feels kind of renewed. And what you're going to do is going to be up to you, Aries. I deliberately did not clarify the Queen of Wands because I just want to leave it up to you. All right, for some of you, for very few of you, if this person is a Pisces and it's their birthday this week, so perhaps what's happening here is somehow associated with their birthday. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Aries, this week we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Six of Swords. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Wands. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You're the Queen of Wands here, right? So let's start from the end. Right next to the deck, we have you, the Queen of Wands, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. So at the end, I think you will be choosing what you want to do after a major, major victory, right? There's going to be a victory, and after that, as a result of that, you will be in the position of deciding what you want to do after that. You'll have a luxury of choosing. That's how I see this. But let's go back to the beginning, right? We have the King of Swords clarified by the Six of Pentacles. The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But when it comes to work, business, and finances, the King of Swords could be a lawyer, right? Or somebody who is going to do your taxes, maybe. And that's why you feel like you've got the best tax return and you're thinking of what you want to do with all the extra cash coming back to you. I don't know. But this King of Swords is somehow going to be a part of this victory, right? I don't think you two are fighting. I think you're on the same side, you're on the same team, or this person is doing something for you. Like you're going to hire this person and they're going to give you that victory. The King of Swords could also be like a judge, right? Or a government worker, and they're going to give you something or decide that something is supposed to go in your favor. Okay, because the King of Swords is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, right? The person standing up in the Six of Pentacles is holding up scales, right? Scales are Libra, and at the same time, scales could be the legal system or government agencies or something like that. The Six of Pentacles is a good card when it comes to money. This is usually talking about money coming in. And yeah, in the middle right there, we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords, victory, right? That's what the Six of Wands is, victory, success, triumph. The Six of Swords clarifying that. This card always talks about improvements, things getting better, moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, which is a card of a wish come true, a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. I think that's how you're going to be feeling as a result of this. And again, going back to you, you will have a luxury of deciding what you want to do after this victory. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aries. We have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Two of Swords clarified by the Five of Wands. We have the World and the Fool on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting to happen is some kind of a struggle coming to an end, finally coming to an end. That will obviously resonate with you if you're currently struggling with something. And it could be anything, work-related, living situation-related, finances, absolutely anything. But this is definitely the end of some kind of a struggle. So no more, or burden, right? And when we're burdened by something, we usually struggle with it, right? we have two ending cards, right? The Ten of Swords, the World, right? And we also have the Ten of Wands. The World is an ending card, but I always interpret the World as a happy end card, right? This is when something comes to an end and we feel much better. A much better chapter is about to begin. The Ten of Swords, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Ten of Wands. That's what's coming to an end. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of a struggle. It's a card of something that's taken a toll on us. And the Ten of Swords is a card of an ending. So that's what's coming to an end, a struggle. In the middle, we have the Two of Swords clarified by the Five of Wands, another confirmation, right? The Five of Wands is a card of a struggle, it's a card of a competition, it's a card of drama, something that we, struggle with. And the Two of Swords in this case is no more, right? No more struggle. The Two of Swords sometimes is also interpreted as a card of armistice, right? Or ceasefire. Okay, so there isn't going to be any more conflict with somebody. The Fool on the bottom of the deck is one of your major arcana cards, and at the same time, the Fool is a card of freedom, letting go. You're no longer struggling, you're no longer supposed to do something, you're no longer running errands, or I don't know. Whatever that struggle was, it's no longer going to be a part of your life. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Aries, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.